up, Hoop fans? Welcome to 1716, the most entertaining hour of basketball banter you'll hear each week. We are back after a couple weeks off. I am your host with my New Jersey, David, Boston Celtics fan. Joining us, as always, to the far right, we have Lamar, our Lakers fan. Welcome, Lamar.
What's up, man?
And also joining us, our Dallas Mavericks fan, Jeremy, is with us. We took a couple weeks. We had a couple weeks off after our debate of centers, where a couple of us are transitioning into some teaching jobs, and another one of us was traveling the whole time. But we're back, and we're trying to make this work weekly with these crazy schedules that we got. Now, as we jump in, I'm ready to just jump in. I don't feel like doing a whole build-up to it. Over the last 5 shows, we have ranked our top 5 at each position. Today, we're going to mix it all together and come up with the top 20... top 25 players of all time. We've been discussing it sitting here for a little bit, so we're already kind of fired up and ready to go. Sit back and enjoy. This is going to be the whole show today. We're going to figure out our 25 through number 1 player of all time. Now, I guess before we do jump into that, if someone was like number 6 on centers, they could potentially outrank, say, number 5 in shooting guards. But they're not going to be on this list just because they're not in the top 5 that we had agreed on. There's one exception to that, only because we have a fan here, so I couldn't leave it out.
No, it was your blasphemy.
It was your blasphemy.
That's what it was.
Barking
Yeah,
over the Dirk. That's what it
yeah,
was.
you tell it like it is. It was your blasphemy.
So we're going to start off
Dirk is top 5
with our 21 through 25. Who do we put 21 through 25? Now, you don't have to give me your exact rankings just yet. I'm going to be taking notes here of all the players that we decided 21 through 25, and then we're going to discuss.
I'll start.
All right, Lamar, give me some names.
These are my... Okay, so I did 26 since we...
Okay.
So I'm going to tell you what players fall in that range. All right. Iverson.
Okay.
Barnett.
And that's all the 1716 we have for you this week. Thanks for tuning in. We will see you next time.
This is for me. Wade. Stockton. Rodman. And Pippen.
Okay. Interesting picks, Lamar.
I told you.
Jeremy, who do you have that's not in that list? Who do you have that's not in that list?
Wow.
Because I would imagine you might have a name or two. I would hope you have a name or two.
I had Drexler.
Drexler? Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Everybody else, Rodman, and well, I think. Yeah.
All right. Is that what you got?
Yeah.
Did you have anyone else?
No.
Are you sure?
I said Rodman.
Are you sure?
I had Rodman.
I'm looking at your notes right now. Are you sure?
Well, this is just.
There's another name there. Do you not want to include it? There's 2 other names there.
No.
So the people.
These are the people that, like, when I was putting the list, I'm like, dude, who did I forget? And these are just people that I forgot.
Oh my goodness.
Damn,
Okay.
I didn't group it.
David's about to lose it.
Okay, so here's what I got. The only other player on there that I would add is Steph. Okay? So Steph is in my 21 to 25,
That's
in
fair.
addition to the others. So here's what we have. Let me know if I'm missing anyone that we need to discuss if they're 21 to 25. Iverson, Garnett,
He was saying it, getting it out of his
Wade,
mouth. He was like,
Stockton, Rodman, Pippen, Drexler, and Steph.
That's 20. That's 21 through
25/26.
25
Right.
through 26.
Okay, fine. Nowitzki is
No.
in there as well.
Stop it.
no.
He's there for me. He's not 25, 26. He's not. He definitely is above some of the others. Like we said, the number 6 person of each position might outrank number 5 of another position.
Okay, that's right.
And this
That's
could
fair.
be one of those. Okay? So let's figure it out. Let's start with who's 25.
Oh, the last one for me? Pippen.
Really? Okay, we're saying 26. Are we just going to say
I'm
26?
just saying 26.
Let's just say
Fine, let's just say 26.
I put Pippen last. That's just me.
Okay, I would put Rodman last.
That's fair. Rodman's my next one right above that, so.
No one said anything. Look at our list. I put Nowitzki above Rodman.
Oh, no. You
Wait a minute.
It's been a while since we talked, and I've come around.
Gotcha. But I put Scottie Pippen last, then Rodman.
What are you
right
thinking
above.
about last?
Um,
What do you think about our Rodman pick? Would you put
I can
Rodman?
do Rodman. Yeah, I
Wait.
can argue with Rodman.
First,
You said
last.
Pippen?
I said Pippen last.
Nah, I put Rodman.
Okay, so
put
Pippen or
Rodman.
Rodman last?
I put
Why do you
yeah.
say Pippen? Because you're the only one that didn't say Rodman.
Well, here's my thing. Pippen is, again, great player.
We're not. Okay, we
Both
forgot to
play-
apologize
right,
at the
right,
beginning.
right.
Right.
Great
Someone
player.
else. We would like to apologize to all these players.
I gotta hear this one.
You're all
have to hear this
fantastic
one.
players. You're all top 26, maybe somewhere around there.
Yeah.
Obviously, way better than us. We're just discussing.
Just discuss
So essentially, here's what it came down to me: not just their individual skill, but what was their overall impact of the game, right?
You know what people always say when they say Michael never won before he got
On the court, right? Or-
Pippen.
Oh well.
He didn't win before he got Pippen.
Again,
Hey,
it's top
spoilers,
26. It's
spoilers,
not like it's
spoilers. Who's your number one on this list?
Michael Jordan, but
Never
But-
won until he got Pippen.
again, it's not like it's a shame that I'm putting him 26 last though.
It is a little bit. But
No,
you're
it's
putting
not.
him below.
Okay, but Rodman won it with Isaiah. Rodman won it with Mike and the Bulls. Like Rodman had a strong impact on his teams.
And Pippen didn't.
Pippen did too.
Probably-
But I'm
Pippen
talking
is the
about, I
greatest
think
two-way
Rodman.
player.
Hang on, wait. I think Rodman has such an impact mentally that where people were like thinking about him, they were like, "Man, I don't know what he's about to do."
Okay.
So they've
Okay.
already got him taken out of the game. That's how much the impact.
Okay.
Pippen didn't have that kind of impact.
I got you, but in the years that Jordan left and the year right after Jordan left, Pippen led that team,
And couldn't get him to the finals.
but still led the team.
And
Did
couldn't
Rodman
get him to
lead?
the
But did
finals.
Rodman do that? Did Rodman ever lead a team by himself? So let me know. I could be wrong.
But he's not a guard. Like you need a guard to take you
Yeah,
to
right.
the top.
Pippen's not a guard either. He's a small forward.
But he essentially played like a shooting guard once when Michael
No,
left.
stop.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. You know, you saw
Okay,
him. Look at those
one
points he was
way-
putting
one
up when he
one
left.
way or another. He was still doing it. He was playing multiple positions. Doesn't
Hey.
that go towards his argument?
Y'all can do what you want to do. I'm putting Pippen
This
last.
is only the first two on this
I'm
list.
putting
Pippen
Pippen
last.
last.
Go make some popcorn. Hit pause on the show and go make some popcorn. This is going to be a long one.
Yeah.
I got Rodman last.
I mean,
Rodman's going to be last on our list.
That's fine.
Just because.
just know Rodman, I feel you. I put you right above Pippen.
And then, so number 25,
Scottie Pippen.
who you think?
I'm thinking.
Or Stockton.
Whoa, no, not that. Not that.
Mm,
Certainly not that. I would say Pippen. I would say Pippen next.
Okay. I mean, that's the majority. I mean, I just think Pippen's a little higher though, man. He's the best two-way
Okay,
player.
so you got to keep that in mind so you can bring it. Like, you
No,
got
no,
to tell
yeah,
us.
we'll circle back.
You gotta
We'll
tell us
circle
who
back.
you
He's
think
still
is.
21 through.
Right.
That's
We'll circle
Okay.
back to that.
All right,
But-
so who would be next?
You already,
Me-
you already know what mine was.
For me, it would be. For me, it would be either Dwayne Wade or Dirk Nowitzki. That's who would be next for me.
Okay, I got a question for you.
Okay.
I'm glad you said that. Wade and Stockton, completely two different players.
Uh-huh.
Both dominant ball handlers, though.
You know my honest thing? Stockton outranks him by almost 10 ranks.
Wow! Wade?
Stockton.
Primetime Wade?
Stockton is Stockton is up there in mine. So I would put Wade. Now you remember, flashback to the shooting guard show. You remember me and Dwayne Wade. I like Dwayne Wade. But John Stockton, I put way above him. This is going to be a lot harder
I
than
put him
I thought it was
above, but
gonna
not that much. Not by like 10 spots.
I put Wade above Stockton literally by one.
Why?
Y'all, I'm sorry. Like, for me, Wade had a different kind of athleticism when he got on the court. And the shiftiness of his gears, you had never seen kind of like that before.
Stockton still leads the league in all-time assists.
I know, man, but like,
You're talking about impact for a team.
I do, but the problem was Stockton. Okay, who was the leader of those Utah Jazz teams?
Stockton and Malone.
No. If you had to pick who was the main one leader.
Well, you just talked about needing to have a point guard.
I do agree, but I'm just asking. Again, this is just my preference.
Okay.
What I would, especially if I'm gonna build a team, I want Wade. Prime time, best time Wade over Stockton.
I would rather have Stockton. I would rather.
And
have
I'm
Stockton.
going to accept you. I'm going to upset you. I'm letting you know now because I have Steph above Stockton.
Wow, this is going to be a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. Cut back in. Had to take just a second so I can make sure and try and get this relatively correct.
Okay.
So we're discussing Dwayne Wade at 24, and you're thinking 23.
Yes.
Based on what you just told me. Okay,
Yes.
so you're thinking 23. What are you thinking for Wade?
I think Wade 24.
Okay, all right, cool. Maybe something like that. So then Lamar, who do you have below Wade?
Stockton.
You have John Stockton. John Stockton, the point guard that played for the Utah Jazz. Where's your John Stockton?
John Stockton's 11-20 to me.
Okay, so John Stockton's in the next tier. So we're going to shelve John Stockton for now. Because he's going to be a little higher than what you want him at.
That's just my opinion.
The next on my list was Steph. What are we thinking? So
are you telling me you think Iverson... I'm going to ask the question. I'm going to ask it. You think Iverson is better than Steph?
all time, yes.
Really?
Now, if we fast forward,
overall, no.
if we fast forward,
He does.
if we
Just said
fast
that.
forward careers, I mean, it's a hard one. That's a hard one.
Nah.
That's
Wait,
not. He's not. Come on, man. I love Iverson, but Steph, the most fearful man over half court.
All right. Oh, hold on. All right, we'll take him out of there. Is Steph an 11-20? Is Steph 11 to 20?
Let me make sure I get my list so I can. Yeah, he was in my 11 to 20.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Then we're shelving him. He's gone. He's gone from that.
Okay.
Okay. So we need to talk about Iverson because you were saying that Iverson in this list. Go ahead, Lamar.
There's one more lower than Iverson, but I just think I wish there were some things that Iverson couldn't overcome. Like couldn't win the big one because obviously he needed somebody help. He never had help, right? I hate to say this, but his getting along with coaches and teammates kind of definitely factored into. And let's just be real, he was at times a defensive liability too.
Defensive liability, had ego. Huge ego.
Right. So, but there is one more person I put below Iverson, and we'll circle back to that.
Oh gosh. Okay. I just can't believe you're about to do it. So Iverson for me was in my 11 to 20. He was towards the bottom of it.
Mm-hmm.
What about you?
I had Iverson 22.
Okay. We have him at a 22.
Mm-hmm.
You have him at
21.
21. Oh, goodness. And I have him at... actually, you know what? You know what I can do? Anyway, I have him at higher than that. Just barely. So he's going to be in our 21 to 25 because based on averages. Do you have the person he's about to name in 11 to 20?
It depends on who the person he's about to
He
name.
played for my team.
Oh, Garnett? Ooh.
Do you have him in 11 to 20? I just need a yes or a no.
No.
You do have him? You don't have him in 11 to 20?
I don't have him as 11-20. No, I do have him as 11-20. My bad.
All right, cool. So he's off the shelf.
Oh,
So
wait a minute.
We're not even
you
going to talk about
come
him.
on, man.
We're not even going to talk about him right now.
Come on.
My bad.
Really?
Go ahead. Give your take on why, and then we'll move on.
Good for this?
Go, Lamar. Give us your explanation on why Kevin Garnett
22.
at 22 below Allen Iverson that never won a championship, couldn't overcome things, was a defensive liability. Go ahead.
Yep. But Iverson did exactly almost the same things as Garnett did. He did it in much smaller stature. He did it with art. Did it with his toughness. And so Garnett, as tall as he is, just couldn't win it by himself. And so Iverson at least got to the finals. Garnett never got to the finals when it was just him by himself.
Okay, so the other people that I wanted to talk about during our 21 to 25 are
Tell it like it is, man. I'm sorry.
Clyde Drexler.
Oh, what?
Clyde
Really?
Drexler. I have him at 21. So
How?
he's right there.
You do too?
Yep.
All right, please explain.
Honestly, when I just look at the other players, where do you have? Do you have him a lot higher than that?
He's in my 11 to 20.
He's in your 11 to 20. See, I was on the border, him at 20 and him at 21, or him at 19, 20, 21, right in that range. And he just happened to wind up at 21. I could see him being 20 over another player, but That's where I had him. Why do you think he's so much better? Convince us to move him into our 11 to 20.
If we're talking about him over Iverson, right?
Yeah.
Drexler or over or under, whatever.
Right.
I'm moving him way up higher because I think Clyde Drexler is the better version of Wade. I really do. More efficient, smoother athlete, going in between his cuts and on the court. More efficient. So I put him way above.
Why you put him way above though?
He's in 11 to 20 versus Wade.
Is he like towards the bottom of your 11 to 20?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ish.
This show, man. Okay, so you've given your take for Clyde Drexler, and then because there's one more person if we're going 26, there's one more person that we've got to put in there. For me, it was Dirk Nowitzki. Because if we don't do one more, then we're going to have 21 players to name in 1 through.
Mm-hmm.
So I need one more player from you guys that would take this next spot. So far, in our 21 through 26, we have Iverson, Wade, Rodman, Pippen, and Drexler. Not in that order, but those are the players.
Okay.
And
I already said mine was Stockton was in my bottom, so I'm out of this
Okay.
conversation.
So
let's shelve it. Let's figure out. Let's cut it there.
Because
let's cut it there.
I can't be mad at that because I can't be mad at Dirk being 20, 21, or like in that area 21, 20,
21.
Yeah.
So I would have him at 21. Over Iverson, Wade, Rodman, Pippen, and Drexler.
I had Dirk at 18.
So he's right. He's right around.
That's cool.
So we're gonna add him. He's gonna be the first one that we talk about. We're moving on to 11 to 20.